So it really is true that we're coming up on the last 3 weeks of Naruto, and as sad as it is to say that, I have to say that everything so far is just so sweet regarding this battle with Naruto and Sasuke. Before I go any further, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you have not seen the most recent chapter, there will be spoilers in this video. This isn't going to be a chapter review of any kind, but I'm telling you right now, if you aren't caught up with the manga, then you probably wouldn't want to watch this video because there's spoilers. In the most recent chapter, 697, we see that the battle is coming to a really great climax, and it seems as if Naruto has found himself in a situation where he is fucked, because shit's getting crazy. Sasuke should have totally lost this battle, but you know, just because he was able to suck some of that chakra out from Naruto, that reserve chakra, the tables have turned. So after this entire chapter of amazing epic battle, and I've seen people talk about what they expected from this chapter based off of the last chapter. They expected it to be a lot of flashbacks and a lot more going back into their past, and unfortunately, well actually fortunately, that didn't happen. Unless you were looking forward to the flashbacks, then you know, sad for you, but still, people don't want to see flashbacks. This isn't really the time to do that, especially with 3 weeks left to go. And so far, I'm extremely happy with what I've seen, and I have no real quarrel about it all. Like in my last video, I talked about what I want to see from the battle, and up to this point, I can say that I'm pretty satisfied. Like most of the points that I covered within that video, you know, about Naruto learning more about Sasuke and what he wants, well, that happened within the past chapters since that video came out. And I honestly can't say that I'm disappointed. Lots happened. The battle is progressing very well, and it's not being dragged out. It's not really having that many flashbacks. So I can say that it progressed very well. And to this point, I can say that this climax is something that I don't really know exactly what's going to happen. And that's kind of what this video is about, because what is going to happen? Naruto is finding himself in a situation where he's just out of options. No chakra, no cute, he has nothing. He really has nothing up his sleeve. Maybe there's like a clone off somewhere that's going to do something and save his ass. Maybe he'll just randomly get some power. I don't know. But, you know, it's just thinking about what's going to happen, there's not that many options. But there is something that I saw before this last chapter came out. I saw it on Tumblr. Somebody posted a fan fiction of what they thought was going to happen within chapter 697, and they posted a picture, or a couple pictures, like a couple panels of what they thought was going to happen. They thought that Sakura was going to intervene in the battle and, you know, get in the middle of their fight and do something about it. Well, that kind of seemed far-fetched. I joked about it for a little bit with some of my friends. I was like, yeah, Sakura's totally gonna, you know, jump in this and wreck shit, you know, because she's just gonna be the savior, and, you know, the whole Naruto and Sasuke fight, no, Sakura is gonna fuck somebody shit up. Sakura is gonna just say, you know what, Naruto? I know I told you to handle Sasuke all those years ago, but you know what? I got this. I can handle him now. I'm a big girl. I got this thing on my forehead, you know, regeneration. Tsunade taught me shit. I could totally do this, you know. So you can just sit down. I'm gonna whoop his ass. And honestly, that was just a joke. I mean, that was before this chapter came out. That was before I even read this chapter. And then I actually read it, and I see now that Sakura is back up, and she's back and ready to do whatever. I mean, she's awake. She's awake from being knocked out by Sasuke, by his genjutsu. So now she can possibly do something. I mean, this is a situation where Naruto is just without options. And Naruto is the hero of the story. We know that he can't lose. I mean, he could, but then everybody will be really mad about that. but more than likely he's not going to lose, and without any other options, what can possibly happen? I mean, yeah, there could be some random clone. There could be some piece of bullshit that Naruto can just pull from himself and, just use at the last minute. But the more likely possibility is that Sakura could possibly intervene and do something. Because out of all the people that could have helped in the situation, they're all on cocoons. Only people that aren't are Sakura and Kakashi. Kakashi can't do shit, honestly. He's just incapacitated completely. Sakura, she's pretty bad off, but she's not terribly bad off. She could still do something. And by something, I mean, hell, maybe in the next chapter, Sakura's just going to take that Chidori in the chest for Naruto. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's not even going to do anything else besides that. Or maybe in the light of her being the heroine and her being the one that's going to, just fuck shit up, save the day, maybe she could do something and try and kill Sasuke before he has a chance to impale Naruto. But mostly, what I'm seeing at least, is that about 90% of what I think is going to happen is that Sakura is going to intervene in some sort of way. Because it just doesn't seem possible in any other sort of way for anything else to happen besides Sakura just stepping in and just saying, like, fuck this shit, I'm done with this, Sasuke, you're done. You went over the deep end, dude. And at the same time, it brings together that whole concept of Team 7 and them being a team. And it sort of ties together in the whole thing with Kakashi, Obito, Rin, and, it kind of mixes it up, how Obito saw Kakashi killing Rin. Now it could be Naruto seeing Sakura kill Sasuke. Maybe it's not in the same context, but at the same time, the girl of his dreams, Sakura, is going to kill his best friend. So, as fucked up as that may be, it kind of goes along with the whole cycle thing that Naruto, the whole series, is starting to go on, because, there has to be cycles of different people that are going to inherit the will of, Indra and Asha, all the other shit, and that are going to be the mirror image of old teams that were together, how Kakashi, Obito, and Rin are just a basic clone copy of Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. You get the idea. So in that way, it could bring things full circle. That is just another idea that I've been having, but it's something that I'm not really entirely sure about. But one of the two ways has to be, in my opinion, either Sakura takes a Chidori in the chest, Sakura just kills Sasuke. Either way, something has to happen, but I don't know, because I've been thinking about it. And if Sakura really does take that Chidori to the chest, I feel like there would have to be more context in the story afterwards. And seeing as if there's only 3 more chapters left, there wouldn't be a lot of room for that context. What I mean by that is, I'm looking back into the fight against Naruto and Pain, and how Hinata stepped in when Naruto was down and, he was incapacitated. So Hinata stepped in, she supposedly died, Naruto saw that, and he just went apeshit, 6 tails. There you go. Now, that could also carry over into this. If he sees that Sasuke ends up killing Sakura, it could somehow spark something within him and end up with him going into one of his tail beast forms, maybe just going full 9 tails. This is really random, out of nowhere. I know he has no chakra, but still, it's just a wild possible thought in my head. The only problem with that is, if that happens, which probably shouldn't happen because it's a little bit too late for that to happen, number one, and number two, If that did happen, I feel like there would have to be more chapters after that to supplement just that fact that he would go 9 tails or whatever. But yeah, actually, that doesn't actually sound right, because now I'm thinking about going it. Let me say this: Sasuke is about dead. Sasuke is really about dead. This last Chidori is all Sasuke has left, and doesn't really seem like 9 tails would be appropriate for that. So I'm going to retract that statement, but keep it in mind, because it was one of my thoughts, and even as asinine as it sounds, so keep it out there. Maybe it is that Sakura might actually kill Sasuke. And if that is the way it ends up, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, because I don't really want to see Sakura kill Sasuke. I kind of want to see Naruto kill Sasuke. I mean, that's the whole climax of what we want to see happen. And if Sakura just goes ahead and says, fuck it, I'm killing the nigga, just stop this battling, y'all niggas is taking too damn long, you're his best friend, and then he's your best friend, but you don't want to say shit about it because you're a little bitch, and you don't want to admit that anybody's your best friend until like the last minute where you're like, hey nigga, I'ma kill you because you're my best friend, and I love you, but I'ma fuck your shit up. But hey, when you think about it, they're best friends. They don't want to, okay, Sasuke wants to kill the shy Naruto. Naruto doesn't really want to kill Sasuke. We already know that. We already know that he doesn't want to do it, but if that's what it has to come down to, then he has to do it. And that's still a little bit saddening, because it's just like, oh, we don't want to really have Naruto have that burden on him. He killed his best friend, and now he just, he himself is going to have to deal with that fact that he killed the person that was the closest to him after losing everything in his life. His parents, his sensei, well, not all of his sensei. He still has Kakashi and Iruka, and he still has Konohamaru, which is his, little protege. But still, he lost Jiraiya, and he lost his parents, very close people to him. Why would he want to lose Sasuke? Etc., etc., etc. Then again, if Sakura kills Sasuke, then still lose Sasuke, but don't have the blood on his hands. That's the only thing. But you know what, for right now, I'm going to say that the theory of Sakura killing Sasuke is probably something that would be more likely. I would say maybe like 60% Sakura killing Sasuke, 40% Sakura getting hit by that Chidori, and Naruto coming back with something in retaliation to that, and ending up taking out Sasuke in some sort of way. And maybe after that, some bullshit happens, Sakura comes back to life, everybody's happy. Who knows? But enough about what I think. What do you guys think? Because I want to hear what you guys want to think about. But enough about what I think. I want to hear what you guys think about this, because honestly, I have no clue. Anything could really happen. Sakura could do whatever it is that she needs to, but all I'm saying is, Naruto, this can't really end this way. So just put all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And also look forward to a video that I will make after the end of the manga, which will be really awesome. So for now, it's me, NextLevelOtaku, saying stay gold, and I'll see you guys later.